Play jazz.
Playing jazz.
Smoothie.
Making smoothie.
Calendar.
No meetings today. Remember, tandläkare at 9:30.
Fire off.
Fire off.
Open door.
Door open.
Då ska vi sätta en till.
Ja. Open door.
Wrong voice command.
Open door.
Wrong voice command.
Open. Open door.
Repeat that.
Open door.
I didn't understand that.
Hey! Open door!
Play on the floor.
Get over the floor! Open the door!
Wrong
Open the
voice.
door!
Have you ever wondered how some of the most innovative technology products end up as colossal failures? From the promising Google Glass to the ambitious Amazon Fire Phone, these devices promise to change your lives, but ultimately disappear from the market. What went wrong? In this video, we'll uncover the stories behind some of the most infamous tech flops, exploring how privacy issues, misguided marketing strategies, and technical shortcomings condemn these products to the Hall of Fame of technological blunders. In the dynamic and competitive world of technology, new product launches often come with high expectations and promises of innovation. However, not all products achieve the success envisioned by their creators. A technology product failure is defined not only by disappointing sales, but also by its inability to meet market and consumer expectations. These failures, while often costly and highly publicized, are more than industry anecdotes. They provide valuable lessons about the challenges and pitfalls of innovation. Analyzing technology product failures is critical because it helps us better understand the factors that can lead to the success or failure of an innovation. Factors such as functionality, pricing, marketing strategy, and public perception play a critical role in the adoption of a product. By studying these failures, we can identify patterns and avoid similar mistakes in future technology developments. Let's take a look at some of these mistakes. In 2012, Google introduced the world to Google Glass, a pair of smart glasses with a front-facing display that promised to revolutionize the smartphone. Developed by Google's renowned X Labs, Google Glass featured a camera, microcomputer, and projector that allows users to view internet information directly in front of their eyes. The project, initially full of promise and expectation, ultimately proved to be a notable failure in the consumer market. Google Glass quickly became embroiled in intense privacy debates. With a discreetly present camera, the glasses could record people without their consent, leading to negative perceptions and distrust. The cost of Google Glass was also a major factor in its failure. With an initial price tag of $1,500, the glasses were out of reach for most consumers. The economic barrier, coupled with the device's limited functionality, caused many potential users to reconsider investing in the product that didn't offer clear and tangible value. After a period of pause and reflection in 2015, Google attempted to relaunch Google Glass in 2017, this time focusing on the enterprise market. In this environment, privacy concerns were less pronounced, and the glasses could find practical application to certain industries, such as manufacturing and medicine. However, this relaunch failed to reignite the initial enthusiasm or overcome the stigma associated with the glasses. The case of Google Glass offers several valuable lessons for future technological developments. Privacy is paramount. Pricing should reflect value. Public perception matters, and utility is key. A product must provide tangible and clear benefits to be accepted by consumers. Google Glass has gone from a revolutionary promise to a reminder of the challenges of technological innovation. On September 14, 2006, Microsoft launched its own portable media player, the Zune, hoping to compete with Apple's dominant iPod. Despite its unique design and several generations of devices, the Zune never achieved the expected success. This product, infamous for its controversial brown model, faced numerous challenges that made it a classic example of technological failure. Apple's iPod had established absolute market dominance since its launch in October 2001. By the time Microsoft introduced the Zune, Apple was on the verge of revolutionizing the technology industry once again with the iPhone just 3 months later. In this context, the Zune arrived too late and without a differentiating proposition to displace the already established iPod. One of the major problems with the Zune was its poor marketing strategy. Microsoft failed to effectively communicate the advantages of its player over the iPod, resulting in a lack of consumer interest and adoption. In addition, the Zune was only marketed in the United States, limiting its reach and market potential. Launched with the promise of seamless integration with Amazon services, the Amazon Fire Phone ended up being a notable failure in the smartphone market. Its initial high price of $649 was widely criticized, especially since it offered no unique features to justify its cost. In addition, the Fire Phone had problems with its App Store, the Amazon App Store, which lacked the variety and popularity of apps available on other platforms, such as iOS and Android. This disappointed users who expected access to their favorite applications. Sales of the Fire Phone were so low that Amazon was forced to drastically reduce its price, even selling it for $159 with a free subscription to Amazon Prime. Despite these efforts, the device failed to gain traction in the marketplace and was eventually discontinued. The Samsung Galaxy Note 7 launched in 2016 with high expectations, but faced serious problems with its battery, which caused fires and explosions in some units. Despite impressive features such as a large display and powerful battery, the safety issues led Samsung to recall the product globally. The incident damaged Samsung's reputation and resulted in significant financial losses, forcing the company to discontinue the Galaxy Note 7 altogether. In 1993, Apple introduced the Newton Message Pad, a personal digital assistant, PDA, designed to revolutionize the way we manage information. With its touchscreen and handwriting recognition, it promised to replace pen and paper in our lives. However, the Newton failed to capture the market due to several significant issues. Its high price, nearly $700 at the time, equivalent to about $1,100 today, put it out of reach for many users. In addition, its bulky design and poor handwriting recognition accuracy frustrated users who found the device slow and prone to crashes. Although pioneering with its Newton OS operating system, the Newton was overshadowed by more nimble and cost-effective competitors. Its reliance on batteries and lack of integration with additional features, such as email, also contributed to its market failure. Despite being a setback for Apple, the Newton laid the groundwork for future developments, including iOS and the iPhone, and learned important lessons about product design and consumer needs. Technology product failures offer valuable lessons for any company. It is critical to thoroughly understand market needs before developing a product. This ensures that the product not only solves real problems, but also meets consumer demands. Thorough pre-release testing is essential to identify and fix technical problems. Avoiding problems such as design flaws or security issues can prevent costly market withdrawals and reputational damage. Effective marketing plays a critical role in product perception and acceptance. Clear communication of the product's advantages and benefits is important for building consumer trust. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. See you next time!